They forget how to count. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going. So I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay. My shoot name?
No.
What?
No, don't need a shoe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A wrestling name.
All right, that's right.
Yeah.
Here we are. I am Dick Ramirez, also going by Ominous Ramirez. With.
And I am Chris Malvado, and we are the Midwest Misfits.
Hell yeah. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
We're doing
Doing
fine.
good.
Yeah, ready for today.
Are you ready for today? Who
Yeah.
are you?
We are wrestling against Darling Rogers and Geek God Mason Keller, and we are here at Chaos Wrestling Organization.
For sure. Chaos is awesome. I love your repping 24K.
Yes.
Yes,
Can't forget about the kid, man.
That's our friend. That's our best friend.
Oh yeah.
He's not a kid anymore.
No, that's right.
He's a fully grown
He's the
adult.
standard.
Yes.
There you
There you
go.
go.
I know you trained where?
At Pure Pro Wrestling
Yeah.
under Xavier Justice.
The best around.
He's been the best to us in a
There
way.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you guys trained there?
2.5 years
About
now.
2.5.
And where have you guys wrestled? I've seen you at Lethal Lucha. Am I
Yeah.
saying that
Lethal
right?
Lucha.
We
Yep.
wrestled at
Okay.
Lucha.
Capital Pro Wrestling.
There you go.
That's the other place I've seen you.
Yeah. Well, that's based in Lansing, so we gotta. We always
Yeah,
gotta be there.
You always have to be there.
Well, we're from Lansing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Repping our hometown.
We're gonna put Lansing on the map.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
We've wrestled at IPW, Independence Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wrestled at MCW, Midwest Championship Wrestling.
Right, that's based in Ohio.
Okay.
And recently, JCW.
JCW,
Where's
Juggalo
that?
Championship Wrestling. That's Violent J's promotion from ICP and St. Clown Posse.
Yeah.
We
Wait.
wrestled.
Mostly traveled.
Hold on. You're not going to just say something like that and just keep talking like you didn't just say what you just
Yeah,
said.
okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
you gotta
know
give him moments.
what I see. They have a wrestling championship?
They do, yeah. Juggalo
You
Championship
wrestled
Wrestling.
for it?
It's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
He's even got a tattoo.
yeah, I've got it tattooed on me. They've been doing it for a long time.
All right. I'm going to have to look that up. Right. All right. Thank
They're
you.
trying to take things a little bit more serious this time, focus more on the wrestling than just I guess the comedic side and the hardcore stuff. I'm not too familiar with JCW.
They just started a YouTube show actually, JCW. Yep, they've done the second episode. I believe it debuted this past Tuesday. They're doing an episode every week. We'll be on future episodes for sure.
Oh, that's interesting AF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been cool, and we're excited for the future. Hopefully, it gets us somewhere.
I'm very intrigued. Yeah, because you guys are young, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you still have a whole future. Like, what are your plans then?
Keep
I
doing
mean-
this.
Well, as of right now, in our future, we're actually looking for the Pure Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships.
Oh yeah,
That's
we're
a
gonna
big-
be literal. Yeah, for sure. That should be coming up soon in our next show.
we have a match planned for that
It's in
soon.
October, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Do you have plans to go elsewhere?
Of course.
Of
To
course.
travel to other promotions?
Most definitely. We're gonna be back in Ohio on the 19th. You know, we've been to MCW already. We'll be back there for the second time, and hopefully they'll keep inviting us back, include us in their storylines for their tag team titles, because Obsidian, another group from Hero Pro Wrestling, has those belts.
Oh, I was like, that sounds so familiar. Why does
Yes.
that sound so familiar?
Yeah, 24K. He's actually
Yes.
a part of that group.
They have the MCW tag belts right now, so it'd be nice to get our hands on that.
That too, for
Wow.
sure. We actually also just wrestled for a promotion recently in Chicago called All Star Lucha Libre, and
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, and we're just we're taking our time, and when the opportunity arises, we take it. You know,
for sure.
that's how it happened with JCW. We heard about it coming to Detroit after Rose, and we showed up. Talk to
A
Kerry
good
Morgan.
friend of ours, Congo, gave us the word.
Congo. Yeah.
Shout out Steve. Shout out Congo.
Yeah. Jeremiah also
I love
put in a
you
good
just
word
like
for us.
dropped. Oh, you're name dropping now too.
Yeah.
That's
Why not? We got to.
Yeah, hey, those are our people, man. Shout out our people.
they are
How you
both,
think I
they are
bought
both really great.
Talent so easily. I name drop previous talent.
That's how you cut a promo, right?
Is it?
You gotta put the other guy over just a little bit.
There you
I
go.
don't know. I just push everybody
Okay.
because I want everybody to go over. I want everybody to succeed.
That's an awesome mindset.
We do too, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But as of ideas, we've talked about the idea of getting further into JCW and with their association at NWA. Hopefully we get our foot in the door there. And
That's nice for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
You have some longer term plans then, because you made it seem kind of blase, like you didn't really, but you do.
Well, yeah, it's like we're going with the flow, but we do have plans though.
right.
You're plotting and just.
We're riding the wave. Actually, also we are currently trying to get on IWR, Insane Wrestling Revolution. That's Rhino's promotion.
Yes, that as well.
That I have heard.
There's a lot of stars.
So
a lot
many
of
good
stars
things
on it.
about that.
It's an awesome promotion.
When is their next show?
This Thursday.
This Thursday. Yep, September
This-
12th.
Yeah.
This Thursday?
This Thursday, September
That's
12th.
why we haven't been there yet.
Well, goodness gracious, I just got fired yesterday. It looks like I'll be taking a trip this Thursday.
go.
I'll be
There
going
we
to
go.
the show.
It's gonna be an
IWR.
awesome show. They're gonna have Elijah there, aka Elias from
I'm gonna have to
WWE.
borrow some money from somebody for a ticket, but
They got Mickey James scheduled to be there, so it's gonna be awesome.
look at there.
This Thursday?
Yeah, we've worked security there twice
I'll take
now.
it for
Yeah.
you.
Our first time there,
Have ya?
nickname. Our first time there, Nick Namath was working.
That's for sure. Yep, and we got to work for security for him and stuff. That was really cool.
Yeah, because I've heard nothing but excellent things
So we're hoping.
about that.
So we're hoping this third time around we might get put on the card.
And that's how it works, right?
For sure.
You
Yeah.
gotta show up.
Keep showing
Show
up.
up, put the work in, and earn a spot.
Right. Wait for the opportunity.
And Rhino, I
Take it.
even know Rhino. I even know Rhino.
We actually just
Terry,
tag teamed with him in a 6-man for
Yeah.
Pure Pro Wrestling.
In Holland Park Theater.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was awesome. Yeah.
That's dope.
It was
It
pretty
was.
cool. They had a upstairs balcony where
Yeah,
we started.
we've been there.
We started.
At that theater, yeah.
We started a brawl up there.
Yeah, we started
Fought
fighting
down
up
to
there
the
at the
ring.
beginning of the match.
That's
Yeah.
so fun.
Fought down to the ring. It was cool.
That's really cool.
It was special.
Yeah, I went to a show on my birthday there.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Year.
Yeah, last year on my birthday,
When's
That's
your
cool.
birthday?
June 24th.
Okay.
That
I'll
was
keep
a
that in mind.
women's title tournament.
Yeah. Alexis and Heather
Yeah,
Blue.
but it
and-
didn't count a cheating
No,
that day.
I was real
It
big
was
sad.
weird.
Oh yeah, we were there. We were there for that. Yeah, that was the female show, the Leave the Lady
Oh
show.
wow. Is that what you were
Were
talking
you
about?
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't wrestle because it was only a lady show. It was only female.
Yeah.
I think I.
But
No,
we went-
did I ref that night?
I think you did.
I might have
Maybe
refed
you
the
did
match
ref that night. You might have ref that night. But we were there though.
My hair was a lot shorter.
Have to watch back footage of that day.
Oh, I remember you now.
Possibly.
I think I do.
Maybe. We've met quite a few times. So.
You have to make an impact. I mean, we have to like talk for me to remember you. Otherwise, it's just a blip in the.
Yeah. I'm a guy that remembers faces. So just a brief hello, hi. I'll remember your
I'll forget
face.
your name as soon as you walk away.
I can't remember.
That's
I
how
can't
I
remember
am
a name
too,
for
man.
anything. But
I'm
Face.
bad with names. I'm good with faces if there's an interaction. If there's not an interaction, I might vaguely remember your face, but it won't stick.
What always gets me though is when someone introduces themselves as shoot name, it's like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah. I've gotten this feeling recently where I've been introducing myself to people, telling them my real name, but inside of me is like, maybe I shouldn't be doing that anymore. Start telling them my
Work me.
work
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Because you want that to get out there.
Right. Yeah. People recognize me for that. I mean, it's the only thing I got going for myself right now, despite the real world.
I mean, no, I get that, and you want people to know you for that name because that's like what you're meeting them for, right? Like,
In a way, but even just
At a wrestling show, yeah.
even just strangers at the grocery store, you know, or any kind of interaction like that. Something comes over me just to tell them my name is Ramirez.
why?
I don't know.
cool.
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I always ask why. That's what I do. That's a thing.
Maybe I like Ramirez's persona just a little bit more than Carlos's.
It kind of reminds me of Lost Boys.
Okay.
It does. With the earring.
Yeah,
And the
I've
name.
been told by that from Angel on Grim Reality.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
that's the only angel I know.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that's
He saw my earrings and he said the same exact thing. It reminded him of Lost Boys, and it was like one of his favorite movies.
Oh.
It was one of mine too. I really like it.
Oh, yeah, it's one of mine too. I didn't know it until he introduced me.
Oh really?
I'm feeling left out now. I need to watch that.
Yeah, you haven't seen it? It's a pretty. You like vampires?
Yeah, I
You've never
like
seen
vampires.
it?
No.
It's so good. That's all you're getting. Just water.
Yes.
Oh, and your handshake. I'm sorry. I'm paying you for your. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So what? I'm assuming you both grew up with the whole trope of the grew up watching wrestling and yada yada blah blah. Did you guys grow up together?
No,
we actually did not.
So you met in.
At Pure Pro.
We actually met at Pure Pro. Yeah. Good. And it was just coincidental that we were both from Lansing already, and we just kind of clicked immediately.
Yeah, it was kind of this thing where when he walked in, I was iffy about him. And
I mean, I could see why.
I was just like,
No.
I was just not necessarily like that. I'm just like, who is this guy?
I get that a lot.
I just didn't take him as a wrestler, you know. And then more classes, we'd see each other. We introduced ourselves, got to know with each other. He was learning just as quick as I was, coming in like 2 months after me, 4 months after me. He was getting up there, kept asking me to add him on PS4. And I don't play video games like that, let alone, at the time I wasn't really like looking to make friends.
Okay, you were just there to learn how to wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get by. But we eventually figured out that he lived on MLK and I lived on Cedar. That's only 10 minutes apart from each other.
I'm crying.
We linked up to hang out one time and we vibed out well, you know. And we ended up doing rides after that to training, and chemistry started building up from there. Our coach saw that and decided to put us in a tag team together.
He asked if we were a tag team. He was like, "Are you guys a tag team?" And we were like, I mean, it honestly wasn't planned. We were like, we're not exactly planned to be a tag team, but we would. We told him we would. Like, yeah, we'll tag team. And
do you prefer tag team or do you prefer?
Well, now,
yeah,
tag team.
It's worked out in our favor.
Like you prefer now? Like, would you want to go back to?
Well, we started. How you doing?
Hello, honey.
We started as we actually started as a tag team. So I mean, we've done singles matches, but we've started as a tag team.
That's not what I asked.
We do prefer tag team.
Prefer it? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you prefer it?
Yeah.
See, I asked the hard hitting. You got to answer my question.
Singles matches are fun though. Singles matches are fun, but tag team, it's just something different, like about the way the match works. I don't know. It's something about the way you work the crowd with the hot tags and the way that the wrestling works differently with tag team moves, double teams and stuff like that. It's just something that's always caught my attention. Like even like growing up watching the Hardy Boys and stuff. You know, Hardy Boys is my favorite. Those are my favorite wrestlers.
Okay. Who are your favorite wrestlers?
My favorite wrestlers? I really liked, when I was growing up, I really liked John Cena. But now,
you can't even see. Silly.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. No, I really like Edge.
I fucking love him.
I like Edge a lot. And,
Edge is a goat too.
He's
I like Randy Orton as well.
you know him.
Mm-hmm.
Rated
Yeah.
I
RKO.
like Scott Hall. Kind of hard to put it.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
Another one I know.
I like them.
He reminds me of Razor Ramon.
I could be that
I
cool.
can see you hush your face. You could be cooler.
Give him the toothpick.
Yeah.
It's Razor Ramon
You could be
Jr.
cooler. You know, he's cooler.
Grease up the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes greasy hair. It's
Not anymore.
nasty. It's nasty.
Honestly, I
Please
think.
Yeah, that was
love
really
it.
big in the late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bret Hart.
No, it was gross. That's gross. It's gross. It's gross. It wasn't popular.
Yeah, it was.
That's
What?
gross. With what,
It wasn't
guys?
popular with you.
That was gross. That was disgusting. It might have been popular with the guys. I promise no girl ever thought that was sexy. On God. No,
I
I
did pretty well. So that was kind of cool.
because he had money. I promise that's what the girls found sexy.
Definitely.
Moving on.
Please don't grease up your hair.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Moving
Yes,
on.
moving on.
We just get it wet, and then it ends up drying by the end of the match.
Yes. So wrestlers you don't like famous people, not like, or you maybe not you don't like are
The two that are facing tonight.
well, I said not like locals, like people you just didn't get it for you.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I feel like you just block those people out, and you pay attention to who you want to see.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I think so.
See, I don't know anything about wrestlers, so I'm trying to learn about famous wrestlers. So I don't want to waste time on.
Well, I guess at the
Duping
time,
people,
the
right?
people who were heels, I didn't like the Miz, and I didn't like Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, shut your
and,
mouth, Mrs. Wonder.
This is awesome.
Get out.
Hey, this is their
I
story,
don't
not yours.
care.
I didn't even like Dolph Ziggler at the
Oh.
time, but now I do.
Was he healed?
I'm not gonna lie.
Nickname it now.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I didn't really like Dolph Ziggler either.
Yeah.
But that's how they had portrayed him, though. You know, he was a heel, so it's like.
Yeah. And I'm not one for funny gimmicks.
Fair.
Funny gimmicks.
Yeah.
Do you like them now?
Like comedy stuff.
Like, even to work like comedic match.
Oh, that's why you don't like. Do you like Chris Jericho then? You don't like Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's a goat.
Oh, yeah.
Wrestler.
He's not
I
too
mean, it's stuff
comedic
that he
like that.
does now. It's
Nowadays,
just
when he like cuts promos, it's a little funny, but his wrestling style is
Okay.
no
Yeah.
joke.
You can't. Yeah, you gotta love Chris Jericho.
Yes, you do, because
Like-
we were gonna.
Dan, I'm not.
He's the only wrestler to beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the
Can I
same
name?
night.
Can I name drop?
Yeah,
Like Danhausen.
I love Danhausen.
Okay.
You don't like Danhausen? He's so funny. He's wonderful.
It's not for him though.
I mean, that's fine. It's
I
okay.
think it's cool when he casts a spell on people
Oh, yeah.
and whatnot, but
I'm a fan of
otherwise,
He's
Danhausen.
cursing.
I like
When he
Danhausen.
curses, he's funny, and I get, he's not for everybody. I get that, but I love him.
I like Danhausen.
Yeah.
We met Danhausen.
it's cool.
Yeah, also.
I like him as a person.
Yeah, no, he's like good. Like I get it, his character is a little.
Yeah.
It's a much, and that's why I like it because it's so stupid over the top. But I get that it's not for everybody. It's okay.
It's all right.
I'm a Danhausen fan.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
all right. He said,
I don't know. I like the serious stuff, and it makes it all real. It makes it more relatable.
I see. No, I get that. I don't think I could. I don't think Danhausen was. I mean, I've seen him only the once at Chainsaw, and I don't think I could
I think
do
gimmicks
it a lot.
gimmicks like that are fad.
So basically, like what you're saying is, when the Hurricane came out back in like
It was a
2000,
fad.
I still had a shelf life.
you weren't like you didn't like that. You're like,
I loved that
I-
character, but you knew it wasn't gonna last forever.
Like
I'm not gonna
Danhausen,
lie.
I
As a
watched
kid,
the
I thought it
once,
was
right?
awesome.
And
I
it was great the once,
late
but I
teens, I thought
don't
it was
think
awesome.
that I could
Yeah.
watch Danhausen like
I feel bad. I don't want to keep name dropping that.
once.
Like it's not
once
just
every
bad
3
not like
months.
the
No, but like I couldn't watch that
He's
kind of
gonna
thing
see
like
this.
once. Not.
Why did
I
you
might.
get cursed?
Yeah, that's fine. You can curse me. I deserve it. I mean, maybe he already did. Maybe that's what the problem is. Like maybe he did curse me.
Oh, man.
But like I could see that. I wouldn't want to do it all the time because it does. It's not real, and I do like it real. Like I like to get lost in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get broke out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I totally get you.
Yeah.
But I also love it.
Nothing is better when the wrestler's standing in the ring and he cuts the promo, and there's a part where he stops pacing around, starts moving his hands, and he locks in on the camera, and all that adrenaline and emotion, raw that he's feeling, is being driven out to the crowd.
Yeah.
You know,
Like you can, and like
yeah, and then you're waiting for the fight, and the fight means so much more. You know, instead of people are just waiting for you to cast a spell, or anything like just That's
why. Yeah, no, and it's real because like bro is really gonna have somebody out. Like he means, and like he's really like.
Yeah.
Like how when you watch one of Gunther's promos or something, like, when you watch a Gunther promo, you're like, he's fucking serious.
Yeah.
I say my bad.
Can you cuss on here?
Yeah,
Yeah, cuss on.
Oh,
Do you bleep it out?
Huh?
You don't bleep it out?
No, I don't know.
okay.
They usually like
I try-
how it's
yeah.
gonna go swearing wise.
Yeah, I try not to curse until you guys do, and then I still try to tone it down.
There's been people who've had issues with it.
Yeah, so I try
It
to
went
not.
well because she wasn't picking up on it.
Okay.
So I try to not until you.
That's okay. Makes sense.
We gotta
I'm
keep
not
it
the
family
most
friendly
original.
for pure pro wrestling, but I'm a jungle, so it's kind of hard not to.
You're okay.
It's funny enough.
Anybody with kids has already run away after the kids because the kids have gotten bored. So we're good to swear now
Yeah.
because the kids have run
You know,
away.
there's probably some kid who was like, oh, finally, speaking on an interview, and
Even
now
though-
you just ran that kid away.
Even though we do these family-friendly shows, I tend to push that limit, and it just comes out of me. But I also know which cuss words to say. I'm not just out there saying that word. Anything, but I'll say shit, son of a bitch.
I've sworn at
hell,
those shows
and I'll
before,
whoop your
and I'm always
ass,
like, oh, kids, oh god.
I think the kids get a rise out of it when somebody says I'm gonna whip your ass. They're like, "Ooh, you said ass,"
because
Yeah. But ass isn't. I don't feel like it's an ass.
I feel like
derogatory.
I feel like that's a PG word.
Yeah.
It is a PG word because it's like because it can be used to like describe it.
Hey, the
A
Simpsons
donkey.
said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it's a PG.
that's how they get away with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, family friendly.
I like your Midwest Miss. Where did you come up with the name? I must know.
Yes.
I came up with that. So it's gonna sound funny, but before I got professionally trained, I was doing like the backyard wrestling stuff and everything, and
Why is that not? Doing backward?
I was not.
Okay.
no, me. That was me.
I know. I just wanted to
Yeah.
ask if he was too.
Yeah, no, I was doing the backyard wrestling stuff, and one of my friends, Mike Moore, I was wrestling with back then. It's one of my best friends. Shout out Mike if he sees this. We had this tag team back then. It was called the Midwest Rejects, and I always kind of liked the idea of that, though. I was like the Midwest thing, but obviously, I didn't want to take the whole entire reject thing and run with it and do the same thing. So something that was just a little similar that even sounded cooler was Midwest Misfits. Has a better ring to it. So yeah, that's how that was established. I asked him. I brought the idea. He thought it sounded cool.
Yeah.
So
I don't hate it.
Had a nice ring too.
we ran with it.
Misfits.
Our coach liked it.
And meaning we can throw up a little sign with it.
What's funny is I actually didn't think of that when I
You know what's
came up with the
funny
name.
is that I feel like that's a gang sound.
Well, call it how you
It makes
want.
me nervous every time
It's because you grew up in the 90s.
Call it
I
how you
know
want,
what. Because I grew up in the
Gangster rap was a
90s.
big deal.
Yes, and people used to throw gang signs and get
Well,
shot out of
it's funny.
cars, bro.
That's kind of like That's kind of like the idea of our gimmick, though. Like
Yeah.
that's the basis. Like Midwest Misfits, we're gangs. We come out, we go up the
You know,
Midwest. We got bandanas and stuff.
we're like street rejects,
Yes, I know.
hardcore.
That's our character. But
Well, when I grew up, like people literally used to get shot.
but no. So like I was saying, it's like
we're not throwing up anything.
when I
that-
came up with the name. When I came up with the name Midwest Misfits, I wasn't even planning on doing the hand signs. Like that just naturally came about, like literally during an entrance one time or something. During an entrance, I was like, man, we gotta.
Yeah, I think you wanted.
Don't really go hard though.
Cause he had the idea he was gonna come out doing something like Jeff Hardy, throwing up
Something.
the fingers.
Yeah, I was like, I can't steal the exact same thing Jeff Hardy does. So I was like,
Yeah. Somebody asked this one time. It's like Midwest, where's the Misfits? And I'm like, it's us.
I like that's a really good. I like that.
Midwest, and we're the Misfits.
That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
And it's
Sometimes I can be clever enough.
you said sometimes.
Yeah.
You need to speak better of yourself. Both.
Humble, I guess.
Yeah, we're humble.
No, there's a difference between being humble and being disparaging.
That's a big word.
It is.
That is a
I
very
say a lot
big
of big
word.
words. That means being bad to yourself in a funny way.
Okay.
Being funny.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Kind, not nice.
Yeah. I guess it's. I can say that I experienced sometimes people tell me that, oh, you're doing such a good job, you're doing the whole wrestling thing, and I don't feel the exact same way.
That's hard work, though. My God, you guys literally beat yourself up. How long do you train? How long do you guys go?
We were
Practice.
going quite a bit. As of recently, it's come down to one day a week,
How long?
like 2 hours.
Okay.
Sometimes
How long?
we push it longer than that.
And you guys trained for 3.5 years?
2.5 years.
2.5. Damn it. My memory's getting better, but it's a
You were
work in
close.
progress.
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Once a week, every week, 2 hours a day.
But it was more
3
than
hours.
that before, right?
Yeah, we've
Okay.
had weeks where we went 2 to
And
3
you,
days
and
a
you
week.
work a real job.
Yes.
And we got here at noon. You got here shortly after we did it, right? And if you weren't in here with us, you'd be out there.
Yeah.
And showtime's at 6.
Mm.
Shows 2.5, 3 hours, right?
We'll be here for teardown.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna leave and go home. You're in Lincoln. So we're 2.5 hours away. So you're
We're about an hour and a half.
right.
Yeah. Luckily, darling Roger lives out in Detroit and has offered us a place to stay.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, it's become a thing recently where as soon as I get on the highway, I'm done for. I'm tired.
Wow.
Yes. And yeah, sometimes it's better just to pull over.
I wish I could do Ubering for y'all, cause I can stay up. Like I literally can do like 36 hours straight.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. I've heard stories of that people driving for that long,
No, I
rest or anything. And I don't know how.
I came out to the Divine Women show last night.
Okay.
How was that?
It was good.
I haven't been to
It was
the
good.
show yet, but
It was
I've
not
seen
long enough.
advertisements.
I'm sad.
I seen the flyer and was interested. I
Yeah,
thought
it was good. But yeah, so I'm glad you guys have a place to stay. But y'all need to give yourself some grace, give yourself some slack. Okay.
Okay.
Says Mama Peru, basically.
Thank you.
Because y'all, yeah, and just go to more promotions.
We're trying.
Shogun,
definitely. Oh, Shogun.
West Branch.
Shogun is one that I've actually been really interested.
Jeez,
I
just
heard that's
come
hard
on.
to get in though.
Do me a
You
favor.
gotta show up.
Hey, just because it's hard to get in, don't mean you can't.
Just do me a favor. Come up, watch the show.
Okay.
Let me introduce you to Jared. And I was gonna say, and Ben. There's a lot of nice people up there. It's the only promotion that I think is better than Chaos. And only that
Like
much.
a fraction. We actually are supposed to be debuting at FU Wrestling, and
FU is also really
October
good.
4th. Yeah,
FU
we're
is
doing
good.
a JCW invasion angle.
I just saw that today.
FU is a really good
4th,
promotion.
And Horror Slam.
is
Horror
also
Slam is
an
gonna be
excellent
October
promotion.
11th. Yep.
We made relations with I'm blanking on his name right now.
Briar.
I was
Right, there you
I was
go.
actually gonna recommend both of those. Like it's Shogun, Chaos, XICW, Horror Slam, FU, they're even.
We've actually worked.
Metro.
We've actually worked security at XICW.
I love XICW. I
It was
love
pretty cool. We
XICW
cleaned up
so much.
We cleaned up all that glass.
We cleaned up from that match.
Fucking Malcolm Monroe.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a good dude.
He is such a phenomenally interesting person, and he's such a good wrestler. And I find his story like
Which one are you talking about?
the
DBA.
DBA. I couldn't remember his initials. Thank you.
DBA. Yeah.
I was like, it's BDA.
DBA.
That's the look. It's the traumatic brain injury.
Shout out
ball.
DBA though. He's awesome.
No, DBA is fucking fascinating as hell. And XICW, that's again, it's Shogun, Chaos, XICW, like, and it's only just barely. But yeah, totally go out, explore.
We're trying.
We're definitely getting out here.
We are trying.
Because I want you guys to be seen. So
That's the idea. We want to be seen too. We want to take over Michigan.
Yeah, we're taking as
I want
much
you to
exposure as we
get
can.
out of Michigan
And then
too.
that's the idea. We're gonna get out of Michigan as well.
RCW.
They're already in Michigan, they're going to Ohio, so.
I know, but there's Indiana.
And
There's
we went to Ohio and
other in
Chicago so
Chicago.
far.
There's-
Yeah, that's right.
There's what's the one Gina in up in the UP? What's that one? UWE. I
I've
think.
heard of Paradigm.
Paradigm, yes. I've also heard of them.
I have also heard of them. I've been wanting to check them out.
There's just so
I wanted
many.
to check out Chainsaw Pro too.
Chainsaw's really good. I
And
mentioned them
Clash.
earlier, yeah.
I've been wanting to check out Clash.
Yeah.
But you should just check them out and go.
For
too.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
you like wrestling,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Chainsaw's a really good show.
For sure.
And just go and say hi. Like it's good to
That's a
just
good idea.
Say hi. Just be
Socialize.
a good human. Like I don't know. I feel like people go to have an ulterior motive, but like just go and be seen and be a good human. And hey, maybe it'll get you something, and maybe it won't. But
Right.
like at least you're being a good fucking human while you're doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, no, definitely.
Maybe that's why. Shit, I don't know.
We don't expect anything.
Nah,
We don't.
we
Show
show
up.
up ready to work, and if we get opportunities, we get opportunities. If we get paid, we get paid. If we don't,
I said that was your handshake and your bottle of water. Oh, you didn't get a bottle of water.
we showed up to help out. It's all right. But yeah, that's how our mindset is. That's our work ethic. You know, we show up ready to work, and if we get an opportunity, that's what we were blessed with, basically. You know, so
It's all gonna be worth it in
I
the end.
appreciate that.
Yeah, like we were saying in the very beginning of all this, that we're just riding the wave, taking our time. We're gonna get there
for sure.
as long as
There's
we
no
keep
rush.
doing what we're doing. Right.
I dig it. I can see that. Like,
And I gotta shout out this man right here, keeping up on. Oh, I just bumped the microphone. Sorry about that.
you're all right.
He's been keeping up on social media so much, and it benefits me as
I'm
well.
always
No, I have to say, like, you like must live on your phone.
Yeah, I mean, I share, promote, invite people, all that, comment, all that stuff. Because like nowadays, like social media is so important for professional wrestling.
Makes
I got
the whole
TikTok.
process easier.
I got TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that. Trying to make and find different ways for people to find us. So
Mhm. That's good. That's good. And I'm glad you like are good. Like you know each other's. Like you're good with him doing it, and I'm glad you do.
we have good chemistry.
Do
like
it.
that, for sure.
Yeah, I trust him. And just like any relationship, you know, sometimes we bump heads, and we get over it pretty quick. I don't even think we apologize about things.
we just move on to the next day. Like, all right.
Yeah. For the most part, though, we get along just fine. I know there's tag teams out there that
They don't even hang out. They're not even friends. They just meet up at the venue and they're like,
definitely tell those tag teams.
Yeah.
literally, like they just show up at the venue the day of and meet up like, hey bro, you ready for that match today? It's like,
That seems unhealthy.
yeah.
Yeah, it works for some people though.
Yeah.
But it's like he said, you know, it's like you can definitely tell those tag teams though. Like you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference in their chemistry between like whether compared to some guys like our chemistry, you know, or like you can tell like when you see Grim Reality, like, you know, those guys are best friends. They
Yeah,
hang out.
no, you can definitely tell
Like,
those guys like are they're like extensions.
But that's
of
how a
one
tag
another.
team is supposed to be.
Yeah,
though.
you guys, yeah, there is a big difference. Actually, yeah, now that you say that.
For sure. Like that's like
Yeah.
like New Day. Like you can tell you look at the New Day and they're all best friends. Like they all love each other.
Yeah,
So
like-
much.
They're working the ring together is great, but it's just like, but then you look at like a tag team, like let's say like Braun Strowman and Ricochet, and it's like,
Yeah,
They
it's,
were just throwing
I mean, it's technically good.
it's like they're a tag team, like they're good
I feel like it's
wrestlers.
good, but it's
like-
not like.
It's like these guys aren't friends outside the ring, really. You know, it's like, I mean, who knows? Maybe they are. I shouldn't say that.
I mean,
but it's like, but you
but
know,
it's
like they
not
don't
like-
hang out all the time.
Not
you know what I
like
mean?
hangout friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's not like,
buds. You're not like
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I would think if you're a tag team, you should be showing up together. You know, wearing at least something similar clothes together. You know, like
Look like a tag
Like
team,
a
act like a tag
yeah.
team. Yeah.
no. You literally just what?
jeans and shirts.
I mean, yeah,
You didn't show up looking anything like each other.
I mean, we got different styles, but we're still pretty swagged out, right? And we got these matching bracelets that are fan
I mean,
made
you
for
do.
us.
Aw, that's cute.
God, all three of y'all.
Jeremiah Goldman
He
decided
said,
to
all I heard was look at me.
Yeah, right.
Fucking interview. He said, "Don't look at."
I said, don't look at me.
Why talk then?
Yeah.
I wasn't. Bro, got into the site, and then Chris just started staring at me. I'm just
I wasn't
go back to
looking at him.
looking at Crew. Go back to, don't look at me. And then
Moment
Carlos
right there.
starts looking.
You hear
And
something?
now this is like 10 minutes of your interview.
We're a fucking right.
It's good to see everyone.
Hello.
I hear mine.
You're in my bathroom.
Oh, this is
I shit in your toilet too, bro.
and then flush. There's an upper decker.
Oh, man.
What's an upper decker?
You know where you shit in the bowl?
That's
Where the water comes from?
nasty. Who does that?
No.
That's so gross.
How do you not know that at your
I don't-
age?
Because I'm not a boy.
That is
Not just
hilarious.
no boy thing. Come on now. Get back to these guys.
Did you guys know what an upper decker was?
I actually did not.
No, I thought it just meant you shit on the toilet seat.
Good, I'm glad, because that's nasty. That's
Man.
gross. Only gross people know what that is. And I'm standing on that. You guys aren't gross.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for some misfits, we can be pretty clean.
So
That's
you're
right, clean misfits.
Yeah, just because you're misfits doesn't mean you're gross. So
Right.
you're on socials.
Yes.
What are your socials, Mr. Social Man?
So you can follow me on TikTok. It'll be at Misfit Malvado 517. Instagram at Real Chris Malvado, no spaces, no caps. And then Facebook, you just look up Midwest Misfits. And we're all over Facebook on that too. And then you can look us up on YouTube as well. He has a YouTube channel.
The YouTube is under my tag, Ominous Ramirez. Got a lot of our matches on there from the early beginning, and I need to put more recent. My Instagram is jcp.ramirez, Ramirez. So a lot of people have a hard time spelling Ramirez. That's the way I remember it. Facebook is Dick Ramirez. You think that's funny, huh?
Every fucking time you
Yeah.
say it, yeah.
When I first came up with the name, a lot of people were making jokes.
I can't every
They used to-
single
Should
time.
I even say it?
Every time.
They used to.
They used to call, yeah.
They used
go
to call him. They used to call him Dirty Dick. Dirty Dick
ahead.
Ramirez.
Dirty Dick Ramirez. Yeah. I hated it.
He did.
No.
If you ever go heel,
Well, I thought
It's funny because he specifically asked them not to. He specifically asked everyone not to call him that, and then everyone just purposely
Should've
started
been
calling
like,
him.
You
love
should-
it right away.
If you would have been like, fuck yeah, I love it, they would have stopped immediately.
well, for some reason,
No, they would have kept it going.
No.
For some reason, I thought
Yeah, they probably would have.
about coming up with that name. Why I didn't come up with a name like that, but I thought it would be taken more serious.
What, Dick?
Yeah, I thought it would be because
Why?
it's sophisticated. Like
Dick is what?
No, Richard's sophisticated.
Dick?
Yeah.
Why would you think Dick? Dick? Dick?
It's
Dick is-
short, assertive. Dick.
I mean,
I have no comment.
No, it's not a pun.
I have no comment on this part.
Other than that, I didn't want to be Richard Ramirez. 'Cause I'm not a serial
Yeah.
killer,
No! Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
and that's where
Oh, that was the Strangler.
Tango actually gave me
He's
that
a nice
idea.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Was it Tango or was it G Money?
Oh, good
I think
looking
it was
out.
G Money.
You
Actually.
know what? Good looking out G Money then. Oh.
G Money said, "You look like Ramirez, Richard Ramirez. You
Oh
should
shit, you
make
kind
that
of
your
low key
gimmick."
do. Oh shit.
Ramirez.
Then you check out on him. It's like, no, I don't know how to do that.
Oh shit, good looking out. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
and I knew
shit.
Dick was
Oh.
short for Richard, and one of my
Why
favorite
would you think that
one of
was-
my favorite comic book characters,
Okay.
Nightwing, Dick Grayson, the
Oh,
first
I
Robin.
like his name too.
So that's where I put two and two together.
Why would you not like that? It's a dick.
You see me laughing?
laughing?
Right,
You have.
I do.
And wrestlers Nick Slater.
Right.
Ah!
I can't think of any other than that right off.
Thank God.
Hey, it is what it is. It's become it's
It worked out for him.
Oh shit.
it's become
Why ominous?
well, I had an idea for a singles wrestler to be just ominous, and
Why?
I had an idea for like a comic book character come to life in a way.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to
I'm
be
intrigued.
like a vigilante, kind of like a Sting in a way, and somebody told me that I shouldn't do that off the bat. That I should be a name first, and once I become established, then switch over to ominous. But then we became a tag team, and just focusing on Dick Ramirez right now, and then to get rid of that Dick issue,
Now it's ominous Ramirez.
we put ominous in front of Ramirez. It was the ominous Ramirez, but somebody said, "Why isn't it just ominous Ramirez?" And we put it like that.
Okay.
So when I go around, I'll tell people my name is Dick.
Yeah.
When I come out, they introduce me as ominous Ramirez.
There we go.
Alright. That was really long.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Story arc, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Dick Ramirez is ominous.
I think I'm almost inoculated against that. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You become accustomed to it. For real. Nobody jokes about it anymore. People do call me Dick.
Oh shit, I didn't laugh.
There you go.
It's a name.
It is.
Have you seen that movie High Fidelity?
Nope.
There's a character in that movie named Dick. He's bald. Looks like a dick.
that was your only point of asking that?
So yeah, those are the handles on social media. You can find us at Midwest Misfits on Facebook.
There we go.
You're gonna have this match up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can get somebody to record it. That's the problem recently. I haven't had anybody record my matches.
Did you
Well,
know?
recording the card.
So if you give credit, you can share this link.
Okay.
For
Yeah.
sure.
definitely.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah.
Stage Combat Network.
Stage
Talk
combat.
about that after.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like it's a DL thing. Huh?
No.
Oh.
Like he always records all the matches.
That's
So
cool.
yeah. All right. Well, thank you for sitting with me.
Cool.
Thank you. Shout
for having
out.
us.
Shout out the
Yes.
Push Crew, Midwest Misfits.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want to shout out anybody
Anybody else?
like for you guys?
Anybody for us?
Yeah.
They did at the beginning.
I know, but
Yeah.
anybody else?
Here we go. Ready?
Uh,
Shout out Joe Bird.
there we go.
Shout out Darling Roger.
There we
Shout
go.
out Tank. Shout out Drake. Shout out Rico. Shout out Brady. Shout out Elliot. Shout out help me out here.
Shout out Dylan Knight.
Shout out Dylan Knight, Derringer. Shout out Dom. Shout out Phoenix. Shout out Zondo. Shout out who else, man?
Shout out everybody at Pure Pro Wrestling.
There you go.
There you go.
24K
Covered
Abdul. Shout out
Shout out
Ray Adams. Shout out Denise Chaos. Where you been at, girl? Shout out
Big Buford.
There you go. Shout out CPW, Lansing Homebound.
There we go. Lance
Shout out.
Shout out Zach.
Shout out to the tag teams, Chaos Wrestling. We coming for you.
There we go. We
Yeah.
going for them belts.
Just the rule, yeah. Is that it?
Basically everybody at Pure Pro Wrestling. But yeah,
Alright.
shout out PPW.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad, my sister, my family. Is that it,
Yeah,
Prudence?
there we go.
Shout out to Prudence.
The push for Prue.
All right, thank you guys.